Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your favorite wrestling, non-wrestling related podcast of the week. It's the Total Divas Wrap-Up. I am Mad Mike, and with me as always is the lovely, beheaded Jen Carlins. How are you today, Jen?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm just as good as Nattie watching Tyson doing a modeling shoot. But before we get to that,
Yeah.
I would like to talk about our good friends at PittsburghWrestling.com. If you haven't been there before, Pittsburgh Wrestling is the premier hub for all of the wrestling you possibly want that isn't WWE, Lucha, TNA, ROH. They got the IWC, they got Vicious Outcast Wrestling, they have Renegade Wrestling Alliance, the RWA, they have Prime Wrestling, and so much more. You can get DVDs of plenty of these great events with the shows featuring AJ Styles. You got CM Punk, you got TNA superstar DJ Zema Ion, friend of the show. And of course, there are a few DVDs out there with Jen's favorite Dean Ambrose. Anyway, yeah, that sigh you heard was. Oh, we'll get into that. Anyway, but also they have a nice, awesome documentary about finding Zach Gowen. Where was he after WWE? You'll find out if you get this DVD, and you'll find out how he made his triumphant return to wrestling. We also have a documentary about the Montreal Theory. Did you think it was weird how Bret Hart left the WWF? So did a lot of other people, including Joe Dombrowski, friends of the show. They explore that it might be a work. And they get some pretty interesting results and in interviews from people who were in the know, who were in the WWE at the time, and many, many more people who just happened to see it and happened to hear things after the fact. And also there's an awesome documentary about referees with former WWE official Jimmy Corderas. And if you listen to the Wrestling Mayhem show, you know that refereeing is a very difficult job, and sometimes a lot of people fuck it up. Slick Johnson, I'm looking at you. But yeah, Jimmy Corderas gives you kind of the background into refereeing and how the third man in the ring sometimes can make or break a match. But enough about that. Enough, doing Sorg's plug work. Jen.
Sorg mode!
Exactly. Now we have to talk about Total Divas.
Okay. First off, I'm sorry. I fell asleep.
I noticed.
But I did watch it. But I fell asleep and then sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not blaming you. I mean, I am, but I'm not.
Shut up.
But Jen,
What?
what was your favorite thing about this week's episode?
I want you to go first, Michael.
You want me to go first? I was trying to be the gentleman and say ladies first, but okay. My favorite. Oh, it's kind of tough this week, but I'm going to have to go with everyone moving Paige's boobs to see what the chest tattoo would look like.
That was pretty awesome.
Because I don't have any tattoos personally. I definitely do not have a chest tattoo. The movement of the boobs doesn't really come into my head, but apparently, if you're female and you have a chest tattoo, like I mean, if that's the case, you should have like a butterfly so the wings flap when you run. I don't know, something.
Angel wings.
Yes, exactly. It's perfect. But I just thought that was really kind of funny, and it actually ended up with Paige getting a similar tattoo to kind of what I would have liked to get if I ever get a tattoo. She got little spider webs on her thumbs.
Yeah, that was cool. I like
and
that.
And I've always wanted to get like little spider webs right here for like a Spider-Man tattoo.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So, Jen, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part, I would have to say, when Daniel Bryan and Bray were sitting at the kitchen table barking into a piece of equipment.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty. Ironically, our only Bella interaction tonight.
Ugh, that was nice.
Yeah, it was nice to have a break from the Bellas a little bit. Um, the barking thing, that was really funny. I almost forgot about that.
But my real favorite part was
It was it
when
was
Graham and
Tyson Kidd.
Nattie.
It was Tyson Kidd's abs, wasn't it?
No, ew, no, no. When they had to call Graham and Nattie to come to the tattoo place to
Mhm.
point young Paige into that right direction in life. That was Graham and Nattie mode.
But my favorite part was Nattie liked the tattoo.
I know she did.
That all right. First of all, unexpected.
Yeah.
Secondly, very welcome because that's the only thing Nattie has ever done on Total Divas that I've been a fan of.
Yes.
And we're almost at the end of the third season.
I know.
Thirdly, if Nattie thinks something is good, that should automatically tell you it's a bad idea.
Exactly. I didn't expect it to be so big.
Oh, I did. I expected it to be bigger, if anything.
I was like, damn.
But all right, can we talk about that for a second?
What?
All right. I pointed this out on the live tweeting last night. It's not like divas with tattoos is universally frowned upon.
Lita.
Exactly. In fact, that was part of her whole character.
Right.
For a while, that essentially was her character.
Yes.
Also, when the Bellas looked more like twins and less like a before and after photo, Bree's tattoos were the only way you could distinguish them because she has some kind of arrow things pointed downward towards her crotch.
Oh. Is that what that is?
I don't know what they are. I assume there's some sort of wings or something. But it definitely kind of looks like arrows pointing down to her crotch.
It looks like her ovaries.
She got a tattoo of her ovaries.
That's what it looks like to me.
Oh my god, I would die if that's a tattoo of her ovaries.
I know, right?
But and then he brought out like the action figures and your action figures are gonna change. First of all, I have not seen one Paige action figure.
No, they're not out yet.
I was gonna say, you have kids that collect the action figures. They just got New Age Outlaws ones for some ungodly reason.
I know.
But I mean,
know.
but I haven't seen a Paige one yet. And you know what? It's not like there isn't a precedent for that too. Hello, Sin Cara.
Right. Right. I can see their point about it.
I can see the point about the chess piece.
Right.
Because that just looks kind of off-putting.
Yeah.
But like a sleeve, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, at the end of the day, it kind of sucks that they have control over what the people can, like the superstars can do.
Oh yeah.
It does kind of suck because I wonder though if she like did that without permission, if she would have just gotten canned.
I'm sure she would have.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would have.
Go figure. But so Jen, since I went first on the good thing, I'm gonna have you go first on the bad thing. What was your least favorite part of this week's show?
Cameron being mean to her daddy.
Yeah. Now, let's. All right. Before I say mine, let's break down Cameron's dad. Couple things I noticed. Cameron wanted to tell us a lot that her dad did crack.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah, he did crack.
A lot of crack.
A lot of crack.
Hashtag crack kills. Also, she wanted to point out that her dad dressed like a pimp.
He did it. Only going out.
No, he really didn't. He wore a hat. Like,
Yeah.
he wore a fedora and a leather jacket. I'm like, if that's what a pimp looks like, then I've dressed like a pimp for New Year's Eve.
Who hasn't, Mike?
Exactly. That's a very good point. But,
Pimping ain't easy, buddy.
grab your bitches!
Toot toot.
But, there was something else that I'm not sure if it was phrased improperly or what was it. I need your opinion on this, Jen.
Yes.
Um, Cameron said that she didn't want her dad to dress like when he met his mom when he was pimping. Um, does that imply that Cameron's father employed her mother?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means. Like,
Yeah. That could be misconstrued into different
I mean, he also could never
layers.
have actually been a pimp, which is what I'm assuming.
Right.
But if he did a lot of crack, who knows?
Crack is whack.
Hashtag don't do drugs. Hashtag drugs free is the way to be. Hashtag there's no hope with dope. I don't know. There's so many hashtags.
Hugs, not drugs.
Yes. But
Go ahead.
I don't know. Like this look into Cameron's family life
Man, no wonder she's freaking nuts.
explains a lot.
It does.
Because you can look at Eva Marie, and her family looks relatively normal.
It really does.
Like a little outspoken and kind of dumb, but relatively normal. Same
Yes.
thing with the Bellas.
Yes.
So it kind of just points to Eva is a stuck-up brat. But Cameron, I can see where she kind of got the way to be the way that she is.
Yes.
It's not an excuse, obviously, but slightly more understanding.
Very. Very. And the part where her dad made the announcement that Vinny came to talk to him
Mm-hmm.
and just bleh, this is what happened. Bleh.
And keep in mind, like, we've seen conversations with Vinny and Cameron that they do plan on eventually getting married and getting engaged and all that stuff.
Right.
So this should not have been a shock to Cameron that
No.
Vinny would ask for her dad's permission, because even though Vinny's kind of a tool, he does seem like a relatively nice guy.
Yes. I'm so glad he didn't make it when he was at the performance
Oh
center.
my God, that would have been awful. Could you imagine if Vinny was the new Mojo Rawley?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
but
No. No.
but yeah, I could also, again, maybe this is my interpretation, but crack probably doesn't affect your brain functioning processes very well, so maybe that's why her dad got confused.
Yeah.
Hashtag don't do drugs. Okay.
Okay.
Drugs are bad. So to my worst part of this show, Nattie.
Yeah.
All right. Jen, let's go on a journey into the thoughts and imaginations of one Nattie Neidhart.
Woo!
Okay. First of all, it starts off with Nattie giving Tyson Kidd shit that he doesn't want to take off his shirt in the hot tub.
Yes.
Then saying he has a good body, which is true.
Oh, yes, he does have a nice body.
Yes. This leads to Nattie saying, well, you should do modeling. After your wrestling career.
Right.
Yes. Which Tyson is vehemently against.
I know.
He's against this, but he's like, if you want me to try it, I'll try it.
Basically, if it'll shut you up.
Yes, exactly. Which I'd imagine that's like 85% of their relationship. And there's like they go to the modeling agency and
right?
they show the guy a couple pictures with Tyson and his cats because of course.
Pussy rules!
I want to point out that was Jen's joke, not mine. But so at this point, let's take let's just guess what Nattie is thinking this modeling shoot is going to be like.
I think she thought it was just going to be the cats and him, or just him.
So Tyson Kidd cat model is my new favorite Elseworlds NXT gimmick.
You know what cracks me up with this whole thing? When people were chanting Nattie's husband, that started at NXT.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
Mainstream and I were there.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyson Chicken.
Yep, Tyson Chicken that's a really good one too. That's a really good show.
Nattie's husband. Which I don't know why he's getting all pissy and sad and crying way about.
Well, that's just Tyson keeping kayfabe. That's Tyson keeping kayfabe because he knows there's a camera on him, and they know that if he says it bothers him on Total Divas, which is supposed to be a shoot, brother, that people will keep chanting it because they're like, yeah, it really legitimately bothers me. When it's like, no, it doesn't. They're chanting for you. They're like, there's a chant directed at you that isn't boring. That's a good sign.
Well, then, the chicken dance broke out, too. Because, we were like, dun, dun, they were like, Tyson Kidd, dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Oh,
it was awesome. Fantastic. NXT is awesome.
That's fantastic. But I also have a solution before we get back to the modeling gig. If it really bothers him that much, Tyson should start leading a chant that says Nattie's Tyson's wife during Nattie matches.
I know, that would be awesome.
Because I would die if that started happening. Because I think Nattie would literally have her feelings hurt by that.
Probably would. Hey, Raw will be in Pittsburgh on a week from today. Maybe I'll start that chant.
Yeah, try and get that started. Because if I hear Tyson's wife, oh my God, I'll lose my mind. All right, so back to Tyson Kidd cat model.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I personally thought that Tyson would be modeling some by himself and some with, women, not just pussy.
That's a lot of pussy.
What's a lot of pussy? It was some hairy pussy too. But anyway, Sorry's gonna kill us. Anyway,
story of my life.
Yeah. Wait, what? Anyway,
being in trouble.
You know what? Hold on. Sidebar. Before we get back to that, what was the deal with the 5-minute conversation about pubic hair? I don't know.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
It was a non sequitur, but for all perverts out there who were curious about the landscaping of your favorite WWE divas, you got some ideas.
Yeah, I was a little what?
You got some ideas about that.
But now it all comes back to
yes.
You hear it now when I see these people, Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, now some of the divas. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know what you got under there.
Mm-hmm.
It just ruins it.
Yeah. All right, so back to Nattie and the modeling experience. So Tyson is posing with these two girls, and you can see Nattie is visibly uncomfortable with this.
Oh gosh, yeah.
She is just freaking the fuck out about it.
Yes. Yes.
And not for nothing, the two models, neck down, 10s. Neck up, deuce and a half.
That would be Tyson Kidd too.
Oh no, come on. He's a handsome dude.
He looks like a troll.
He's a handsome dude, and I
He
don't think
looks
you've ever met
like
a troll.
a troll.
I
Yes.
don't, I don't think you've ever met a troll.
His name is Riz.
It's so great that he doesn't watch this, so he'll never hear that insult.
I've called him a troll before.
Yeah, but you've never put it online.
Yeah, I did on Twitter.
Okay. But yeah, so Nattie is visibly uncomfortable with this.
Very much
And
so.
then we get the words a woman never wants to hear. Now let's try some underwear shots.
Yes. Yes. I thought the girls were going to be in underwear.
Yeah, they weren't even in fucking underwear. They're in like bathing suits.
A bra top. A bra is whatever.
Yeah, like they all had one dressing room, which Nattie definitely was not a fan of. And
No.
I'm like, it's modeling, Nattie. Do you realize at least 80% of the guys in modeling are gay?
Well,
So
a
of
lot
course,
of them.
yeah, but of course they change with women. It's
Yeah.
that's that world.
You
Like,
don't have a girl dressing room. You don't have a guy
mhm.
talent.
Yeah, it's the same thing if like you do a Broadway play. Like everyone changes in the
Well,
same area.
yeah.
Yeah, like that's just how that works.
Even like runway models. And
Mhm.
everybody's all in one big happy, let's change.
Yeah. But yeah, then we almost got a sneak preview of Tyson's pubic hair situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now it's funny because in the face-to-face interview, Nattie said the old Nattie would have been shut this party down, and then as soon as the shoot is over, guess what the new Nattie decides to do? She shuts the party down afterwards.
After
Yeah.
we're done.
Yeah, but Tyson makes the best point, as he often does. Why weren't you in the shoot with me?
Why wasn't she in the shoot?
Because she's Nattie and she's a fucking idiot.
Wow, I wouldn't go that far.
I would. Just
Oh my gosh.
yeah, just
Why do you hate her so much?
because she's the worst person. She pushed her husband into doing something he didn't want to do, and then started to get mad at him because he was doing the thing she wanted him to do.
And he liked it.
Of course he liked it! But
Who
of course,
wouldn't have?
but of course at that point Tyson can't say, oh yeah, tits on my back did not feel good at all. No, I hate that feeling. I don't like that at all. No.
I know. It's like, you're lying.
Yeah, like, Tyson Kidd is the best actor on this show because Nattie believed him. Either that or she's the most gullible person in the world. Potentially both are true.
Yes.
But, one other thing we should talk about before we get into my favorite quote of the week is, last week we had a total home makeover. This week we had a total dental makeover!
Ba, 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 ba.
Did it shock you that Cameron did not fully research this?
No, not at all. I like how the dentist was getting, like, she's like, he has diabetes. He has high blood pressure. I can't do this in a week. I'm like, oh shit.
Like, that is just paramount to Cameron. Like, if she wants something done, she, like, babe! And it's done. Vinny does it, whatever he does. But it's like, like, and it was so uncomfortable.
It was.
Like, it really, like, it was just really, really uncomfortable. Like, forcing her, like, she must have thought her parents were like wild zoo creatures.
I think so. I really do.
She was talking to them like she would children, and the rest of her family seemed fine. Like, honestly, They seem, out of the families that we've met,
Yeah.
I think I'd rather chill with Cameron's family.
Yeah.
I honestly, not Cameron, obviously, but her family. Like, they seem like nice people.
Yeah.
Because I definitely would never want to hang out with the Bella family.
I would
No.
end up cutting my wrists.
Never.
I
Maybe
would
the Cena
literally
family.
Cena family, yes, but JJ, I'd end up punching him in the fucking face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Naomi's family, Naomi's dad seemed cool. I don't think we met too much of her extended family.
No, it never really went into or Summer Rae's or
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. Fuck that. I know who I'd want to hang out with. Paige's dad.
Dad. Yes.
Fuck yeah. And her mom seems badass as fuck too, because she was a wrestler.
Yes.
Yeah, like, all right. Screw Cameron. Paige's family is who I'd hang out with.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those Brits are freaking awesome.
Yeah. Like, just that voicemail that he left on Paige's phone. I'm like, I want him to leave my outgoing voicemail.
I know.
Like, oi! What you doing calling Mad Mike? Leave a bloody message!
I'm afraid I got some... Oh, wait, wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
Who knows? He could be your daddy.
Alright, but let's see. My favorite quote of this week has got to be the Dolph Ziggler story about Brie farting in the ring.
Yes!
Like, Dolph does not make many appearances on this show.
No, but when he does...
Oh, when he does, he steals the show.
He's such a show-off!
He's here to show the world.
Oh.
Yeah.
But... No, Seth.
Like,
anyway.
I want Dolph Ziggler and Titus O'Neil to become permanent members of Total Divas.
I want them to be... Yeah. I want them to be divas.
Yeah. So what was your favorite quote of the week? Did you have one?
I really didn't. In all honesty.
Was it just Brian barking?
Pretty much that whole thing, and poor Josie was like, dude, thinking in her little French bulldog mind, what the fuck's wrong with you people?
And she's like, you guys just told me to stop barking, and now you are barking. I don't get this.
I know.
Poor
I'm gonna go outside and tinkle.
All right. Well, the preview for next week. It looks like it's gonna be another party episode.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited by, because I think it's gonna be fun.
I think it's gonna be fun because you know.
Although I feel like I'm gonna feel really sad for Paige.
I am too. I don't know something's going on.
Something's happening, and I don't think I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna have to want to kill some random dude with like a soul patch or whatever it was. And I just hope Paige is okay.
It'll be all right, Mike. It'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. All right.
And once again, no Dean Ambrose.
It's okay. It's okay, Jen. I'm telling you, the best Dean Ambrose bit we're ever going to get on Total Divas
was him eating a chicken wing.
No, is Daniel Bryan saying Dean wanted to plan his bachelor party.
Oh, God, that would be epic. I would love to be a fly on that wall.
You would love to be a girl in a cake for that. Anyway, Jen, before we go.
Yes, Mike.
Because most of this episode was about Cameron's family meeting Vinny's family.
Yes.
Way too late in their relationship, in my opinion. If that was the first time.
Well, Vinny wanted the families to meet like 4 months into it.
Of course. And that seems appropriate.
Well, yeah.
Unless her dad was in crack rehab at that point.
He could have been in jail.
Oh my God! That's the story now. He was in jail.
Hashtag
don't do drugs. Okay. So Jen, Do you
Yes.
have any stories about your family meeting the Carlins family?
Yes, Mike.
Oh, good, 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 good. I was hoping you would, because
I
I don't quiz Jen on these beforehand. I just throw them out.
no, it's just very bing. Yeah, it was very interesting actually. Nat's parents and his sisters came up to Erie, where I'm originally from. We all got together for dinner, and my dad was running a little late
Mm-hmm.
because he was working. And Matt's mom asked me, "Where's your dad?" And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "He's in jail." The look
Hashtag
on
crack
her,
hills.
he is in law enforcement. Well, was he's retired. He was a prison guard. So that the look on her face.
So he actually was out of jail?
Yeah, he was working at
Oh, that's so great.
the county jail. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I said he's getting out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be here soon. I didn't say he was an inmate. I just said.
That's amazing.
I know.
How did the reaction go over?
It looked like she wanted to be any place but where we were. And then he comes to dinner. I mean, he came right from, so
Right.
he was in his uniform, and the look on her face was even more. She's like, you're a guard. Oh, and that's what I said. I was like, I just said he came from jail. I
Oh,
didn't
that's
say anything.
so good. That's
Yeah,
so good.
yeah.
Oh man. Well, okay. Well, I think that's our show. But I think since this season of Total Divas is almost over, I don't know how many more episodes we have left,
I'm sad.
but I believe Jen Carlins, we're going to do back episodes, aren't we?
Yes,
Yes, we are, because seasons 1 and I think 2 of Total Divas are on the WWE Network.
yes, for an amazing
990
99.
something. I don't remember what that last number is.
8?
Sure. All right. Something like that. $10.
Yeah.
But we're going to start Total Divas from the beginning,
Yes.
and I'm going to begin my groundswell into why I hate Nattie. But whenever the season is over, I think we may only have like 2 or 3 episodes left.
I think so. I do.
After that, we're going to start from scratch.
But then we could go back to when Jen made an appearance on Total Divas when they were filming at the Royal Rumble in Pittsburgh in 2014. I was walking next to Stephanie.
And that is going to be a very special episode, and I can't wait for it.
That was a special one.
Because then I will ask Jen in further detail what Stephanie smelled like.
Oh. Citrus.
No, don't tell us now. Don't tell us now. No spoilers. No spoilers. So, anyway, Jen Carlins, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Twitter at Jen Carlins.
One N.
Yeah, one N, Mike.
And where can they find your husband?
At work. Hey, you didn't say where.
You can also find Matt Carlins at Mainstream Matt1T on the Twitters.
I didn't know what his thing was, actually.
That's fine. That's fine. Just being a smartass. You can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitters. And if you want to hear us talk about things that are not Total Divas related, I don't know why you would, but if you want to, SorgatronMedia.com is your place to be. Every Tuesday night we have podcasts up the wazoo. And if you don't know where the wazoo is, Google it. We have podcasts about movies, the Rambling Movie Minute, which you'll find this pretty face on, with Malengo, Sorg, and our newest co-host, Ashley. That's right, we have a girl now.
Do you?
So equality.
Good.
Yes.
Good. It's about time more women's on this Sorgatron station. Or
Yes.
podcasts, or whatever you call it.
So after the Rambling Movie Minute, you have Awesome Cast, where Sorgatron and a whole host of co-hosts talk about the latest in technology and sometimes toilets. Then you
It's
have
true.
Boss Battle from the lovely people at Insert Coin to Begin, hosted by Bobby F. J. Town. You have Chachi Says on there. He gets angry about a lot of things because that's what Chachi does.
Chachi's angry in general. He just needs a hug.
That's true. You can go listen to Boss Battle and give Chachi a digital hug. That way you don't actually have to touch him.
He'll love it.
He will love it. And then the main event, the Wrestling Mayhem Show proper, where you'll see me, sometimes her. You'll see her husband, though, doing Mayhem Mania, which is our fantasy booking experiment towards WrestleMania. And oh man, is it a weird card so far.
Very. And I like how he's used our children's toys
Mm-hmm.
in development of this game.
Yeah. Matt has sacrificed his children's happiness for our enjoyment.
Legos.
And then after the Wrestling Mayhem Show, which you can find at WrestlingMayhemShow.com, there is the Indie Minute with Inspire Pro Wrestling's own Eamon Payton. He was ours first, though, Inspire. Remember that.
Yes.
Wrestle fans still real to me, damn it. But they have interviews with many, many indie stars. I think they're up to over 50 episodes at this point. And they've had some really compelling interviews, some really great guests on there. And they have a new guest every week, so I don't even know who's on this week to plug. But definitely go watch it, go listen to it, whatever you want to do. It's on YouTube, Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes, all over the place. Leave comments, rate, subscribe, and reply, all that stuff. But until next week, this has been the Total Divas Wrap-Up. I'm Mad Mike, and that's...
Jen Carlins!
All right. Have a good week, kiddies, and we'll see you on the modeling scene.